Hi everyone, I'm Slavik with iDrinkCoffee.com. Today I'm presenting the Profitec Pro 700 version 2 espresso machine. The Pro 700 is a dual boiler machine with PID control that has stainless steel boilers, a shot timer, and a rotary pump. The machine can be run as a pour over or it can be plumbed in directly to your water line. To demonstrate the Pro 700, I'm going to make a few sets of drinks, both coffee and milk-based drinks. And I'm also going to discuss the feature set of this impressive German-engineered machine. So first I'm going to discuss some of the many features of the Pro 700. The water tank is located underneath the tray here at the front, and this comes up. You can lift it very easily using the rails, and the water tank is back there if you're running the machine as a pour over. Has a big opening, very easy to fill. The Pro 700 is of course based on the very renowned and very widely used E61 group head. E61 is known for its temperature stability and its reliability. It's probably the most widely used commercial group in the world. I mentioned before that this is a dual boiler, so there's a separate boiler for steam and for making espresso. And both boilers are made out of stainless steel and they're controlled using a PID. A PID is essentially a digital thermostat, and you can set the temperature inside both boilers. I've got my coffee boiler set to 93 degrees Celsius and the steam boiler is at 129 degrees Celsius, which is quite hot. Underneath the PID, we find the gauges, and those are the manometers that measure the pressure. The one on the left measures boiler pressure, and the one on the right is pump pressure. I'd also like to add, with regards to the boiler pressure, this new version of the machine, the V2, allows you to set your steam boiler at a higher temperature, and you can actually raise your boiler pressure to about 2 bars. It has a new safety valve that allows that, and new software on the PID that allows that. And 2 bars of pressure gives you incredible steaming power. This version of the Pro 700 also introduces several aesthetic upgrades. The first one that I'll point out is the top here of the E61 group. This part here is what we call the mushroom in the industry, but it's actually what contains the flow restrictor for the machine. The previous design was a 2-piece design. It's basically 2 nuts, but they've changed it to this low-profile single nut design, which looks really nice, gives the machine a different and very classy look. Also upgraded are the steam and hot water knobs. Profitec has changed the design of these and given them a completely new look, which I also think looks quite nice. Another small refinement is they've added the P logo to the drip tray and to the cup riser. And below the drip tray, we find a new feature, and that's just a little holding area for your blind basket. This just slips right in here, so whenever you need to do a back flush, of course, it's there and it's ready for you. I'll point out behind the drip tray as well, we have 2 different switches, and what these switches are is to switch the machine from plumb in to pour over, or on the right hand side you can turn the steam boiler on or off. Now I'm going to demonstrate this machine in action. I'm going to make some drinks. The first drink I'm going to make is a double shot of espresso, and alongside the Pro 700 I'm using the matching T64 grinder. The T64 is a 64 millimeter burr grinder with stepless grind adjustment, has an infinite range of adjustment, and it does a really nice job and pairs with the Pro 700 very nicely. That tamper I just used is also a tamper that's included with the machine. So Profitec is giving a metal-based tamper right in the box so you can start making espresso right away. It's not just a cheap piece of plastic. I put my portafilter in, place my cups, and begin my extraction. You'll notice that the PID also acts as a shot timer. So when I lift my lever, it begins counting up, and this is a useful tool in order to dial in your espresso, because we usually recommend people who are new to making espresso to dial in, of course, by time. And this is a feature that if a machine doesn't have it, it's a feature that I miss because it really is handy. I'm aiming for about 30 seconds, and I'm actually going to stop my shot right at 30 seconds, and I've got a beautiful extraction and 2 fantastic shots of espresso. The next drink that I'm going to make is a couple of cappuccinos, and I'm going to make these nice and frothy. I've already got my coffee ground, so I'll put in my cups, and you'll notice that I'm still using the cup riser. And what this is for is just to raise your cups up as high as possible because you don't want to lose heat. Of course, if the drop is larger, then there's more heat loss. If you're using a larger cup, you just pull this out of the way and put it aside. And this is a dual boiler machine, so I'm going to be doing both functions concurrently. I turn on my pump, And I'm going to begin frothing. And the steaming power on this machine is really nice. Moving the milk very nicely. Okay, stop it there. Clean and purge my wand. I'm just going to add my milk. Again, with a cappuccino, you want it to be foamy, and you want to make the mound go over the top of the cup a little bit, just like that. The types of improvements and innovations that we find on this new version of the Profitec Pro 700 are exactly what we love to see at idrinkcoffee.com. It's great to see companies like Profitec pushing the envelope and improving on previous designs and trying to make home espresso even better than it already is. If you have any questions about the Pro 700, the Profitec T64 grinder, or any one of our products, please feel free to reach out and ask for help. We're always ready and happy to offer it. Thank you for watching, and have a great day.